The Dallas Mavericks responded after a disappointing game one where the Clippers were missing Kawhi Leonard, and without that defensive presence, the Mavs struggled in that game. That second quarter, they only scored 8 points and they went on a run and never looked back. Game two, the Mavericks were keeping pace with the Clippers all night long. In that fourth quarter, they hit a flurry of three-pointers to go up on a 14-0 run, and that was giving them the lead for good. I thought that Luka and Kyrie are a match made in heaven. They're playing off each other great, but still nothing spectacular. I mean, their first two games, no gaudy stat lines, not even the best efficient of nights, but they're getting the job done, and now they accomplished what they needed to do. They got a 1-1 split with this series heading back to Dallas. And to think that they can play even better than what they have been so far in LA is kind of scary. They got notable contributions from PJ Washington, who I thought was great, especially with the three ball. Absolutely, they'll need a little bit more when the series heads back to Dallas, and I'm sure those role players are going to step it up another notch. And if the goal is they want to hold home court advantage, they're going to need to win games 3 and 4 to make this a 3-1 series heading back to LA for game 5. For the Clippers, Kawhi's first game in almost 3 weeks, I thought he was decent on the defensive end, 4 steals, that's pretty good, but offensively, clearly very rusty. His jumpers were landing short, and he was probably taking a little bit too many jump shots, not the best spots either. And the Clippers overall were kind of deferring to him. I understand you have to let your guy get involved, feed him a little bit, but there were certain times where you think that James and Paul George, they need to take a little bit more aggression and let the offense flow through them, as they've been established pieces in this Clippers offense for the last few weeks in Kawhi's absence. Russell Westbrook again looked really out of control for certain moments in the game. I thought a couple times he got into the lane just fine, but when he takes jumpers, especially ill-advised jumpers and inopportune times in the game, it just shows why he is in the position at this point in his career. You need a little bit more out of Norman Powell as well. You think that's your Energizer Bunny off the bench. Just 2 out of 10 from the three-point line. Disappointing stat line from him. And you're going to need more because you dropped the home game, and you're going to have to fish out a game once the series hits over to Dallas. The role players are going to have to step it up, and it's going to be a very interesting series. I know this is going to be a very long, drawn-out series. No way is this thing over, but certainly advantage Dallas for right now.